Alright, so this is the VW Polo Mk5. It's a 2017 model. It's a 1.2 litre engine, TFSI, with 90 brake horsepower, nearly 4,000 miles on the clock, manual gearbox, 5-speed gearbox. And I've already started up. What I'll do is I'll take the key out, put the key back in, show you the startup. We do need a refuel, but we're going to do a bit of a POV test drive. People are probably going to be looking at me thinking, what is he doing with the camera on his head? But it's all for the purposes of the wonders that are YouTube. So I might have to speak a bit louder as we get through the rev range. So it's a lovely little motor. For it being a 1.2 90 brake horsepower model, it's actually really quite nippy and pokey. So we're just waiting at this traffic light here, a little red light, which is not ideal for the video. I wonder if I could just go. I'm just gonna go. There's no cars coming. I'm breaking the law, man, I'm breaking the law. Anyway, yeah, so 90 brake horsepower. It's got a really pokey little engine, and the thing I love about these little VW engines is that they're very torquey. They'll sort of, it's almost like driving an automatic at times, whereby you never feel like you're going to stall, and it's always going to keep enough fuel in the system for it to keep the engine going. Now this is what Car of the Year 2010. I think it was European Car of the Year 2010, World Car of the Year 2011, and this Mk5 model was produced from 2009 to 2017, and it's no wonder that they shifted about 2.7 million of these cars, because they are just really popular. You can see why. They've got a really good selection of engines. I think they've got about 6 different petrol engines, 2 diesel engines that you can choose from. I'd probably recommend you stay away from the entry-level 1 litre engine, but this 1.2 little engine is absolutely fantastic. And as I say, it's really pokey, it's really torquey, and it's a great little smooth little cruiser. You know, the VW Polo as it is now is as big as the VW Golf was when the Golf was first released. But it's still classed as a compact car. It's a city car. It's absolutely a city car. But inside you feel like you've got a bit of space, not enough space to swing a cat, but it doesn't feel like a small compact city car when you're actually in the cockpit of the car. Even though when you see one of these on the road, that's exactly what it looks like, because most cars on the road these days, they are bigger than this car. Now I would ideally aim this car at somebody who, maybe it's one of the first cars, so you're looking for a little small engine car, which is great fun. If, say for example, you live on your own, maybe you're retired, you don't have any family that you need to ferry back and forwards, all you do is just use it a few times a week for going to the shops and back. Or alternatively, it would be good as a commuter car. So if you've got a family and you may have a bigger car like a 4x4 or a saloon or an estate car, for those trips that you do to take people out on trips, or when everybody's in the car you need to go. But if you just need a little car for commuting, then you really need to look, you don't need to look any further than this little VW Polo here. It's so smooth, it's agile, the steering is extremely light, the gears are really simple to change, it slides in and out of gear with ultimate ease, and there's no jerking when you're shifting between gears. We've got this touch screen here, which is okay. I'm not really a fan of touch screens because it means you have to be really precise when you're actually trying to keep your eyes on the road. I'm more of a button kind of person, so you know exactly where you're going to press. But that's irrelevant, because really in this video I just really wanted to show you the POV test drive. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook around into this little car park here. And then I'm going to turn around and then we'll hook straight back out and we'll put our foot down into 6,500 RPM, 50, 5,500 RPM. So you see how quickly it allows me to get up to speed. And for anybody who wants a car like this and is thinking about maybe doing a few modifications to it, souping it up as you were, well, yeah, you can do that as well. You can lower it, you can put bigger wheels on, you can do a remap on it, you can put a race chip in it. There's all sorts of modifications you can do on these cars. They're very tunable, very moddable, and it's just an all-round fantastic car, and I can very much see why it was voted Car of the Year and World Car of the Year. So that's me signing off. I hope you've enjoyed this POV test drive for this VW Polo Mk5. I'll see you next time.